Hello and welcome to Ostomy 101. My name is Dawnette and I have an ostomy. I'm here with Star Harrison. She is a wound, ostomy, and continence nurse. And today we're going to be talking about some other accessories and problem solvers. Pretty much any problem or issue that you might be having, there's probably a product for that, and we can't possibly show them all to you today, but we are going to show you just a few. But of course, you'll be able to connect with these in our app, right?
Yes.
Okay, so one of the first things that we want to talk about are pouch covers. So you might have seen some of these pouch covers. Here you go, here's one right here. Cute little pouch cover. And of course they come in different sizes. You can also order them on Etsy, but what are some of the reasons that we might use a pouch cover, Star?
Okay, one is to conceal the pouch and also to absorb moisture between the skin and the pouch, especially around summertime. And also it muffles the sound, the rustling sound.
Yeah, sometimes the pouch can sound like a bag of chips,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So this muffles that sound just a little bit. Kind of a MacGyver way of doing that, if you don't want to purchase something, is if you have ever gone to Target or Walmart or someplace like that and you see these little infant bibs. You're going to hold that for me, thank you. See these little infant bibs. These are bibs that don't have any plastic in them. They're made out of tear cloth. And what you can do is you can actually put them around your barrier like this, so that it absorbs some of that moisture. So I know that you can get these online or you can get them in the store. They're pretty inexpensive. Just make sure that they don't have any plastic in them. Another thing that you can do is also just cut out this same kind of shape with an old flannel shirt, and you can use that as well. It works perfectly well. Another thing that we want to talk about is a stoma protector. There are a couple different protectors I have in here. Here's a stoma protector. And again, there are several of these out there on the market, and you might use a protector if maybe you have animals that like to jump up and greet you happily, or you have small children, construction worker. I've also been told that these can also help with pancaking. Is that right?
Yes, because it will prevent that constant touching between your elbow or any other things during your daily activity.
Another thing that you might consider is one of these liners. So these liners go into your pouch. They can only be used with a 2-piece pouching system. They are biodegradable, they are flushable unless you live on a septic system. So you actually put this in your pouch, and when you're ready to change, you snap off your pouch, you pull this out, you flush it and put in another one. And I know that these companies will also send you some samples as well. People who have ileostomies oftentimes have trouble with staying hydrated, or maybe it's just the summertime and it's really hot outside. So there are companies that offer hydration options for you that are specifically designed for that. And you can also find that in our accessories. This is another thing I'd like to show you. So if you have a hairy belly around your stoma, it can be dangerous to shave that with a regular razor, right?
Right.
Can be kind of tricky and difficult to see. So this is one of those little electric trimmers that you can get for about $10 in the drugstore, and it doesn't cut your skin, but it does a really great job of shaving that hair just around your stoma without damaging the skin like a razor would. So really consider one of those. They're very inexpensive, and just about every drugstore has them. The last thing I want to show you is one of these problem solvers, and this is maybe you have a stoma that just has constant output. So when you're changing your pouching system, things are coming out while you're trying to put things back on, and it can be tricky. So I wanted to let you know that there's a company out there that provides these, or has these cylinders that you actually put over your stoma while you're changing your pouching system, so that it captures all of that. And we will certainly put that in our accessories list as well. So be sure and look them up. And they come in sizes according to your stoma, and they're really handy.
So just to remind you that in the app, under accessories, you will find all of these resources.